So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get heatless curls. That is right, I did no heat on this hair and it took me about 5 minutes the night before and 5 minutes just now. So this is a great way to utilize that hair elastic that maybe you only wear when you're washing your face to get your hair out of your face. Just a simple hair elastic. You can buy a 3 or 4 pack of these like at Walmart or Target or the drugstore. And it's very comfortable, way more comfortable than wearing curlers, and no heat required. So if you're trying to grow your hair out, if your ends tend to split, if you tend to run late in the morning, come on, that's everybody, then you can throw one of these on the night before. When you wake up, you'll take your hair down and this is what it'll look like. Now, as I mentioned throughout when I'm showing you how to do this, you're going to have you're going to have some options as to how tight you want it, how tight you want the curls, how high you want them to start. I chose to have them a little bit higher, a little bit tighter, because I wanted you to see that without heat, I could get full-on curls. You can use larger sections, like double the width of the sections that I use to wrap it, and then that will give you looser curls. And you can wear the headband like really low. You can wear it like almost on your brows if that makes you happy, if you want your curls to start a little lower. I had my hair freshly washed that day, but and it had already naturally dried, but then I wet it a little bit. So I dampen it. You know, you can use like a spray bottle or the sink on your hands and just get your hair, the straight part of your hair, just get it kind of wet. You don't want it wet, you want it damp, because if it's wet, it won't dry. You know, it's just like having your swimsuit in a bundle, in a bunch, and then sitting it on the floor. It's going to be wet for days, but if you have your hair just slightly damp, it will dry quicker. And then I like to apply a little bit of a product the night before when I leave it in. Like, you can use a hairspray, a gel, whatever you want. You can also try it without anything, and that will just give the hair a little bit more hold without making it crunchy. So all I do is the night before, I take my hair elastic and I put it in wherever I want it, like this, and then I get just the ends a little bit wet, a little bit damp, and apply whatever product I want. You can use an anti-frizz thing, you can use some hairspray, you can use gel, you can use mousse, whatever you have. Like I said, you can also skip that step, and we'll begin wrapping it around the headband and wear it all night. When we wake up, you'll have full-on curls without any heat, and it's 5 minutes the night before, 5 minutes in the morning. Let's get started. Let my hair naturally dry. So these are the lovely natural waves that I have going on today. And I just wet the tips just a tiny bit. So basically, like from chin down, my hair is damp, but the roots are completely dry. So you can part your hair however you're going to want to wear your hair the next day. For me, I like to wear it slightly to the side. And then you're just going to put the headband on once your hair is damp and you have it parted how you want it. And then how you wear the headband is up to you. I'm going to put it on right above my eyebrows, just like that. And then you are going to do 2 sections of hair. So you're going to start on one side, go to the back, and then switch. Start on the other side, go to the back, basically. So what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of getting a piece of hair, maybe a 1 or 2 inch section, and I'm going to take the hair like this, loop it over and into the elastic band. And then I just let it drop. And then I'm going to take that piece that I just dropped and add a little bit more from the bottom. And I am going to loop it over the headband and the inside and let it drop. And I'm just going to keep going. I take the piece that I just dropped, but I'm going to grab that and a little bit more. And I'm going to go up, over, down inside, and let it drop. Grab a little bit more from the bottom. Grab a section, up, inside, let it drop. And then eventually, you'll get to the center back of your head, and you can just let it go. Okay, so when you reach the, yes, looks very nice, doesn't it? When you reach the back, you'll have like some kind of end, so I'm going to turn around so you can see it. You'll have like this hanging out, and then this whole side hasn't been done yet. So I'm going to do this side, take a section, up, under the elastic, let it drop, pick up a little more hair, up, under the elastic, inside, drop it, So pretty soon, you're going to get to the point where you don't have any more hair to grab. And just take whatever you can up. You kind of have to split the hair here and get that hair underneath. And just keep wrapping. Keep wrapping it until you run out of hair. And then you can use a couple of bobby pins back here if you need to secure those ends in place. And then hairspray. Just added some hairspray. And then you can even leave this in overnight and sleep in it. You can use bobby pins, like I said. You can use mousse or gel if you find your hair doesn't hold a curl as well the night before, so that when you wake up, your curl is really going to stay in there. So you can use more water after you get it all up in the headband. The reason mine looks the way bigger on this side is because I have more of my hair on this side of my part. This side of my part starts, you know, farther to the side. But anyway, you can add some water to it right now. You can add water to it now and just, you know, and then add hairspray and then go to bed. I find for me going to sleep with the headband up on my head instead of across my forehead is just more comfortable. But that's up to you if it doesn't bother you. If you have a headband that has like jewels on it that like leaves a mark in your head, in your forehead, you might not want to wear it all night on your forehead, on your skin. You can wear it just behind your hairline. I'm going to flip it to the morning so you guys can see what it looks like when I wake up. I want to point out, how funny is it? The day I'm doing a hair tutorial, it says messy hair, don't care. I did think that was funny. Okay, I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, so this is the hair in the morning. I look a little crazy. When I actually woke up, this was like way up here. And that's pretty comfortable. I already did my makeup, as you can see. And yeah, so I'll show you the back. So that's what the back of the hair looks like. The top, I think it may actually give me volume by having the band like that. I don't know. We'll find out. But so this is what it actually looks like. So I'm just gonna find where the ends are and just pull it out. And as you can see, I have some curls. So you just start unwinding. This isn't feeling tangled or anything. Like I don't feel like I'm pulling my hair. It doesn't hurt. You know, it just takes some patience. Just start little by little pulling out the hair. You can just take off the headband. And I'm just lightly tousling it. I don't feel any kind of, doesn't hurt or anything, and I'm just kind of lightly giving the hair a little tug. So this is no heat curls. So, how high you wear your headband and how small of sections you take is going to determine how small your curls are. So these are probably smaller than most of you would want. These are a little smaller than the modern curls. They tend to be looser, beachy waves. But I do like the front, how like the curls don't start really until right around here. I wouldn't want them like way up here. So I'm going to just kind of lightly comb through them, but not too much because I don't want to make them poofy. Okay, I'm just kind of shaking them out, and the back section is divided because of the way we did it. It's two sections, so right now I'm just kind of running my fingers through the back section to kind of make sure that the two sections come together in the back. I don't want it to look like they're divided. Now, you could totally leave it like this. You could totally just spray some hairspray and go. Of course, you could do like a little bit of a style, like, you know, a little poof in the center. You could pull the, if it's too curly, for day 1. By day 2, these will be gorgeous. They do last 2 days. But by, you know, you could pull it into a side pony. And then by day 2, the curls will have fallen a little bit. You can shoot it with your favorite hairspray. This is mine at the moment. It's the Dove Hair Therapy Style Plus Care Strength and Shine Extra Hold Hairspray with Nutri-Style Complex. Extra strong with Nutri-Style Complex, all day hold and enhanced luminosity. That's a mouthful, but that's the one that I use, the Dove. And it does add shine to your hair. I love using the John Frieda Brilliant Brunette Liquid Shine. It's a Shine Shock Perfecting Glosser. It says it illuminates and polishes for all brunettes. I like to use this stuff. As you can tell, I'm almost out. I need to buy some more. But if you use this, it's like a clear gel that has some little gold particles in it, little specks. And this will kind of tone down the frizziness. So I just used like a dime or maybe a quarter. And it makes your hair look a little bit wet in a good way. I'm not applying it to the roots because it does weigh down my hair and make it so I can't go 3 days without washing my hair, because it makes your hair look a little bit greasy, but at the ends that's actually good. But it does make it shinier. So I moved my part over a little bit to the side. Okay, so I'm gonna call this good. Now, you could totally use bigger sections with your hair when you're wrapping it around, and, you know, not wrap it as tight. Like, you could even skip sections, like not pick up some of the hair, so you have some wavy pieces if you want it just like barely wavy. I think it would be really pretty too to like gather a side of your hair, you know, wear it curly, but like gather a side or gather both sides if you just want to get your hair out of your face. But yeah, as long as you have the curls, you can really style it any way you guys want. So that is how to get heatless curls. I'll show you the back one time. And as I mentioned, these will last a few days. Like day 3, I'll still have curls. So I hope you guys found this helpful, and like I said, you really just need to perfect it. The first time I did it, I started from one side, wrapping it into the headband, and then just finished all the way on the other side. I didn't like that the curls were different in the front. So these curls over here were really pretty, had like the nice wave backwards, and then these ones were really tight because the ends were just continuously wrapped around until I ran out of hair. So then I started doing it from both sides and meeting in the back, and that seems to give me like the desired effect. That is it for heatless curls. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.